you do to assure that our Second Amendment rights are not violated?
Well, again, as a 28-year veteran of the Air Force, who lifted up my hand and swore to protect the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, I believe that all of the, again, amendments are in fact there for a reason. And so as my stand on that would be that I am not interested in seeing any change that basically would affect the Second Amendment. I believe that we inherently have the right to bear arms. I'm not sure what I'm expected to think that Obama is going to be doing about that. It sounds like there's a basic fear associated with that question, but still the point would be that I'm going to be standing for the Second Amendment and making sure that we protect those rights.
If Obama gets elected, he'll do his best to continue what he's doing now, gun control. That's right. Because there are 4 million NRA members who are fighting him every step of the way. Look yourself. I got the proof of it. Ask those law officers up there, they'll tell you. I hope Obama doesn't get elected. Okay? I'm going to do the best I can. I'll tell you why. Because I think he's a socialist moving man taking our country someplace we don't need to go. Okay? I'll do everything I can to get him elected. By the way, I'm an NRA lifetime member, and I will lock him up.
Oh, Lord.
I was a member of the NRA until they badmouthed George Bush Sr. And when they did that, I figured that was just a little too much.
Do you know why they did that? Because George Bush signed an executive order banning guns of certain types.
I'll continue whenever you feel like it, or we can play
Fight begins.
Again, I thank you for the evening, and I thank you for the opportunity to talk about those things that are near and dear to my heart. Certainly, opportunity is everything in this country. We come from an environment where the things that we have around us, specifically the investment that's been made in education, in mentoring, basically again says to us that we have the opportunity to do more with our lives. The point still would be is to try to make sure that we continue that. My concern right now is that in fact we are putting our kids in an environment where they have fewer and fewer opportunities. And I realize that probably is across the board, but the point still would be that if we don't provide them with an education, if we don't provide them with, again, the opportunity for good jobs, we talk about exporting water. It really frustrates me because my sense is we have to export our kids after we educate them. It's hard to keep them here at home because there are just simply not that many good jobs. Realization is that in fact we need to continue to work across the aisle in Oklahoma City, but the realization still is that each party does stand for pretty different ideas and pretty different visions of the future. Now again, while Larry would say that he's not going to be interested in tax cuts, I'm afraid that the Republican caucus is going to come back to tax cuts, even while we're 20% down. And I'm telling you that in my school, that will have a profound impact. It will be a huge issue. If we look at nutrition centers, the realization they're already $5 million down, and you see volunteers who used to get paid, but now they do it simply because they want to make sure they get food to the seniors. Or we talk about the prison. We make sure that we, in fact, go ahead and pay for law and order. I mean, we have issues that we believe are fundamental, but the point still would be is to make sure that we go ahead and take of the government and have the government do what we want it to do. Thank you very much.
Okay, now I didn't mean making you guys mad up there now. I'm just telling you, that's the way I look at things. And one thing you can count on me when I get to Oklahoma City is I'm going to tell you straightforward how I see it. Okay? Now, you can say there are Republicans that are going to do this and are going to tell me what to do, this and that. No, they're not. Yeah, that's what y'all think. Now, let me ask you a question. You've had a senator up there that's a Democrat that could have passed Ryan Rennegar's bill. How come he didn't get it through? Because he's in the minority party. If we do not wake up and get awake in southeastern Oklahoma, if we send another Democrat in the minority party at Oklahoma City, your voice will sit right where it's at. And that's absolutely no offense towards my opponent. I have ultimate respect for him, and he knows it. And I tell him that often, and he has it. I'm telling you the facts of what's going to happen, okay? We're not going to be able to get anything done in southeastern Oklahoma because the Republican Party's in control, and they will not let it happen. You better send me up there where I've got a voice, and I'll stand up for it. Thank you.
Oh, Lord. Jesus.
Thanks, gentlemen. I appreciate your time.
Oh, Jesus.
We're going to take another